Hello and welcome to Process Industry Chronicle magazine. We feel honored to introduce Mr. Amit Shah, who is founder and chairman of Esquire Drug House, a pharmaceutical company situated at GID Vadhavan city, which falls in the vicinity of Surendranagar district, around about 120-130 kilometers from Ahmedabad district. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I request you to kindly tell how you got an idea of starting this company, Esquire Drug House, and what was the main reason behind making this company, sir?
I was a successful medical representative and my company was earning very good. But I found certain things which were not going proper. And I feel that if I can manage, these industries can develop very nicely. That is why I have decided to go in this particular sector.
Right, sir. And because you are about 74, 75 years of age, and you have a huge experience, sir. Actually, you graduated at a time when people were actually illiterate in India. In 1968-69. So how come actually you thought of taking such a high education at that point of time? Was it the compulsion of your family or it was the need of the hour, sir?
My family is totally educated. My big brother is MS Ophthalmology. He was first in Surendranagar district. Then my second brother is a diploma in civil engineering. He is now well set in Bombay. Third, myself. Fourth, my brother, he is looking after my big business house, Mahavir Agency, where we are having 72 companies agency. And my fifth brother is also a BSc and approved chemist in pharmaceutical.
So, I mean, everybody is, nicely and highly.
Is also BSc. My sister is also BSc. In short, we are related to science. All family is much more interested in science and scientific subject.
So you are involved in so many bodies also. Actually, you have a very long experience. What all your company makes, sir? What are the products and services which are offered by your company, sir? Actually, Esquire Drug House. Can you explain, sir?
Once when I was medical representative, my boss was foreign return. He was first graduate of first batch of LMCP college in Gujarat. And in foreign, his boss has told that go for pharmaceutical, particularly in liquid department, for pediatric product. That means that product are 100% sellable. There will be no cut. And second thing, in any condition, people will take care of their children. That is why very big market in pharmaceutical, that is pediatric range. And I have started my unit with pediatric range.
Right, sir. So, and what are the medicines? Can you name few medicines that you manufacture, sir? And
I am my maximum products are anti-cold, antipyretic, ibuprofen, or para with so many combination. Secondly, I am going for unique product. Suppose in 1980, approximately 1980-85, there was very few manufacturers for promethazine syrup without alcohol. At that time, I had started my promethazine processed syrup without alcohol. Then I had started promethazine with paracetamol. In that product also I was probably first, I was in first 5 in Gujarat. Then I have introduced so many unique products, just like hydroxyzine and hydrochloride syrup drop. Nowadays very few companies are in this particular formula. Recently I have introduced cetirizine drops. Only my one competitor is known to me, that is Dr. Reddy. And then after I am not knowing to any other competitor. That means we may be in first 5 in India.
Right. So you said that you were making one syrup which was alcohol-less. And that was a long time back actually. So
At that time, alcohol was very common in a liquid product, but it was harmful to children, and without alcohol, that was demand from medical profession, and we have started without alcohol. Almost all products are without alcohol.
So as you said that you were actually few among the people who actually started producing that syrup without alcohol. So how you came up with an idea? Was it not taking a lot of risk actually in the market, because whether the market is going to accept the syrup without alcohol, whether doctors are going to prescribe it or not? It would have taken a lot of strength and a lot of persuasion to convince doctors also that no, this syrup also works.
It was easy to convince because majority of Indian people don't want alcohol. And if we can produce without alcohol, then it will be accepted. That was my confidence.
And you said actually you developed few more unique products actually. So, you actually on what philosophy you're actually working actually? Because I think you're not working on profit motive. You're working on something else. And that is the reason you're coming out with the products which are, alcohol-less, and few other products which are actually highly competent and highly actually advisable in the market to the general public also. So, what is your philosophy behind actually starting this company?
Our product must be unique, so we can have a reputation in pharmaceutical sector. Secondly, unique product will get market immediately. Competitor will be less. And I am getting this unique product from my certain books where they give list of almost all products. And that book, when I find a particular product only one or two competitors, then I advise my production department to find out the system of manufacturing.
And you are also actually, been working, actually you have been associated with RSS also, from Rotary Club also, you are the actually head of the Rotary Club also, and you are also head of Surendranagar GIDC, I think. So, being actually doing so much social welfare also. So, do you get ample of time for your family people and for your friends actually?
We RSS people generally awake at 5. Then our almost all routine work we can finish before 7. And we can attend our factory regularly in time. And then we can get time, we can spare time for other activities because we are having enough time to work.
So do you have time to spend with your family and friends, sir?
Definitely. In Rotary, we have so many activities where my family was also associated with me. And even today, I am going for outing, that picnic or a tour. I have seen almost all Indian hill stations. I have visited Kerala, UP, most of UP center, MP, with family.
So actually you were also the councillor here actually in Vadhavan city. So what were the things that you had done actually being the councillor?
I was municipal councillor in Vadhavan in 1970-75. Meanwhile, I was chairman of Garden and Civilization Committee, and I had established one new garden, and I had renovated 3 small gardens in a big garden with so many unique plants.
And was it because actually you are a graduate in botany actually that took you to the gardening and all those things, and that is the reason you decorated all the gardens in Vadhavan city and surrounded areas, sir?
Definitely. I had promised to Ravi Shankar Maharaj that I will do something with botany. As I am by caste Banya, I was not doing anything in botany, but I had promised them, and now I am also doing in this way gardening, and I am giving plants to required people by preparing all things at my home.
Sir, can you share your experience with Guruji Ravi Shankar ji? A long time back, actually, when you were a student, actually studying in Gujarat College, I think. Can you please share that incident and I will in detail, sir?
As such, Ravi Shankar Maharaj was the nearest follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and he had done so many things in our freedom fighter, in freedom activity. He was our freedom fighter and highly respected in Gujarat. Long back, when he was serious and admitted at civil hospital, his doctor in charge was R.F. Vyas, if I don't forget. And he allowed me to visit Ravi Shankar Maharaj for few minutes. I had visited Ravi Shankar Maharaj, and when I talked that I am by caste Bandya and I am studying in the BSc Botany, he became very angry that what do you mean? It is useless as a Bandya, what you will do by doing this BSc Botany? There was no answer from me. Natural course that being a Bandya, I am supposed to be a graduate, and that is why I am learning. Again he was very angry, but after some time he became silent and he advised me, if you have started this study, you complete this study, but give me promise that you will do something for botany. And I had promised, and I am doing this even today also.
So that is the reason actually you have distributed so many, medicinal plants also and some other plants also, which is going to be beneficial to the human health and to the society also. It will keep, so can you name few actually plants which can play major role in the industrial areas actually, because in the industrial area actually pollution is very heavy. So there could be few plants which are which could be comparatively far better than other plants in generating oxygen and taking.
Not particularly I have done, but as I know, Ashopalo is one of the good tree, and I had given so many people advice to grow Ashopalo.
And sir, can you share your experience of actually Laghu Udyog Bharati being as a chairman, sir, actually? How you actually became the chairman there, and what were the things that you have done there?
Laghu Udyog Bharati is an association of small scale only. They are doing work for only small scale. And this is All India Spread Association. Their membership is individual, not in bulk. And today it is more than 35,000 or more. And it is spread throughout India. Each and every state headquarters have our office. And we are doing almost all industrial, we solve almost industrial problem. We had given so many suggestions to government, and government have accepted, which helps the small scale. Even today also, we are trying our level best to make safe, smooth management of small scale. As such, in our association, one thing, you earn, but keep nation in mind. It should not be disturbed to nation. Your first nation, then profit. This is our slogan. Secondly, we believe that our worker is not worker. They are our co-worker. They are our sathi. They are our helper. And we must treat them as a family member.
Right, so it's a very noble idea, sir, actually, that our workers are not workers, they are actually our sathi. Rather, just like co-partners, they are partners who can actually be, who are with us for our work only. Sir, can you share your experience of Rotary Club, actually, how you help people? And in case if you, you'd have come across many incidents also. Any incident that you would like to share?
Rotary have no limit for service. Each and every area requires different thing, and according to requirement of area, we do our services. Particularly in past, there was acute demand for eye camp. We were doing eye camp. Then there was demand for TB camp. Then we had started TB camp. And One experience I can share, long back in Saila, we had a eye camp. One person had taken his mother on back and he admit in our camp. Then after few days, 2 to 3 days, one man came and he entered his mother in our camp and he left. Even after the end of the day, he was not returned to keep care of his mother. That means in society, there are two type of people who respect their fathers, their parents, and one group is there, he is not looking after that. That is change, this is big change in Indian civilization.
And why do you think, sir, actually this is happening? That why people, because India is known for people like Shravan Kumar, who are dedicated to their parents actually. So according to you, why this is happening with the Indian youths, that they are not actually taking care of their elderly parents?
Very long history is there, but British, when Angrez had in India, that Lord Macaulay had given our education system which was totally opposed to our civilization. And that is why our philosophy is changed. Now new generation is not respecting that much to their parents. They feel that everything in India was wrong. Now we are supposed to change the mind, and they are trying to change, but this change is now became little bit costly to our civilization, and it will damage to our future also. Now it is time to take care of that type of people, and recently RSS have started in 1952 or 54 Vidya Bharati, and with help with associated with more than 35,000 schools, and we are trying to give education regarding nation, nationality and morality.
So, I mean, in terms of when we talk about education, sir, actually, what do you think that how we can actually eliminate illiteracy? What things can we, how we can actually make India literate? Because still in today, when we are talking about 2020, still a lot of illiteracy prevails in our villages also, in parts of city also, in slum areas, in some other areas also. A large part of our population still remains uneducated. So how we can actually come up and how we can actually, I mean, check that?
For literacy, our minimum requirement is man can write, man can read, man can understand the situation, man can calculate their money, man can calculate everything. In short, maths is important, but only limited. Gunakar, भागाकार, A plus minus, ये जो बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट है जो मैथ्स में इतनी होने से वो एजुकेट हो जाएगा. बाकी का जो काम है वो जो काम करते करते वो सीख लेगा. हमारी जो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है उसका रीजन गवर्नमेंट का जो रूल्स रेगुलेशन है ये है. और एजुकेशन से आदमी को रोजी नहीं मिलेगा, उससे उसका नॉलेज बढ़ेगा, लेकिन रोजी के लिए उसको एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए. और बाय एक्सपीरियंस देयर आर सो मेनी my colleagues, they are not educated, but they are good industrialists because of their interest in technology, in their subject.
So when I talk about you as a person actually, that what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, sir?
My strength is my social activity, where I have learned so many things. Whatever I am talking, that is from my various association, my friends. And weakness that I am not immediately agreed with new technology. This is my weak point.
So actually, because you were actually the head of GIDC here actually. So I just want to ask you one more thing actually, sir, that what were the main challenges? According to you, what are the main challenges for the small scale sector manufacturers, and other people actually, that practically what problems they are facing and how they can actually further grow.
I am not head of the association. I am related with association and association activity. Now, due to age, I am not active in so many associations. In one word, if we want development of small scale, there must be no rules and regulation up to 50, 60 worker. Automatically, unemployment problem will be solved. And once man is having some experience, he is having some good art to work, then there will be demand, and he will get payment, his income will be rise according to his knowledge, his accuracy, his punctuality, he will get it. There is no reason to give minimum. Nowadays, minimum wages, that means one is simple, non-educated, nothing is having is a particular person, even though he get minimum wages. And after few days, men have to dismiss him, क्योंकि वो चलेगा ही नहीं. जो आदमी के पास कुछ नहीं है, उसको मिनिमम वेजेस दे के आदमी क्या करेगा? इसीलिए जो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है वो इसीलिए है. और दूसरी बात, हम इतने आदमी रखे तो ये रूल लगेगा, ये इतना आदमी रखे तो ये रूल लगेगा, तो आदमी बढ़ाएगा कौन? और अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट का सच्चा जवाब ये है कि आदमी को जल्दी से जल्दी, जास्ती से जास्ती लोगों को काम मिले. तो ये कानून निकालने के बाद ही मिल सकता है.
सर, आपने बताया था सर एक्चुअली कि 48 अलग अलग टाइप्स का इंस्पेक्शंस है, गवर्नमेंट, नॉन गवर्नमेंट, जितना भी है. तो वो सर एक्चुअली अब क्या अभी ऐसा आने वाले समय में ऐसा पॉसिबिलिटी है सर कि उसको सरकार अगर जितना कम से कम कर दे, ताकि जो मिनिमम जितना इंस्पेक्शन चाहिए होता है इंडस्ट्री में उतना करे? पर ये 48 टाइप्स ऑफ इंस्पेक्शन, तो मैं भी सुन के हैरान हो गया था सर कि 48 टाइप का इंस्पेक्शन क्यों रखा, तो उसको निकाल नहीं देना चाहिए सर?
Once I had printed this department in our magazine Laghu Bharatiya Samachar, that there are so many inspectors are there, and their work is not known to them also, that I can say. Suppose leakage in wiring, there is one inspector, long back he had visited my factory. I had asked him, how you will check my electricity, that it is leakage somewhere or not? That was one. 25 rupees simply fee. It is not so much fee. Government have no income by this fee. But there is one inspector, there was one inspector. Nowadays I am not confident, but it was there.
Sir, actually we would like to know about you as a person, sir, actually where you were born, how you were actually brought up, and actually you said actually because you were medical representative and then you thought of starting this company. So just actually in case if you can share those things, sir, actually.
My native is simply nearby village, Rampara, Vadwan Taluka, Rampara, Vadwan Taluka, small town, village. And my study was in Vadwan Dajiraj High School. It was also ordinary, but there were so many people who became doctor, engineer from Dajiraj High School. It was really very great school in past. And the rest of the things, my success is due to my reading, my contact, my nature. I can join so many industries associations, so many social activities. I was president for my Jain Samaj, youth chairman. I was chairman for Youth Hostel Association of India for more than 24 years for Vadwan unit. In short, social activities make me more powerful. In 9th, I was giving books to poor student. I was giving medicine to TB patient. That was my activity when I was in 9th. In short, I have started my social work from very small age. I was good cricketer. I was wicket keeper in my team. I was doing opening. I was giving training for a new cricketer in my school level. A leg spin or a fast bowler, how to take balls. That was I was doing at that time at this level. I was captain for my team more than 8 to 10 years. I started cricket in 56 to 72.
And how do you improve your knowledge, sir? Do you read magazines, newspapers, you attend exhibitions and seminars, or
As and when I get chance to read anything, I read it. Suppose I go to some doctor's hospital and there is time, I will read books which are there. If I visit government office, if I find any business book, I read it. In short, as and when I get opportunity, I always prefer to read.
have you ever fallen in stress? The first question is that. And if I ask you that in case if you can share few stress management tips, then what would be those tips, sir?
First thing, co-worker must be considered not as inferior, they are supposed to be considered parallel. They must respect. Secondly, your worker must be satisfied, not only by money, but they are supposed to be satisfied with your behavior. Your good behavior will help a lot. In my factory particular, I am giving respect to my worker. I am always talking to any lady. I say Sita Ben, Gita Ben, and if gents, then I say Ramesh Bhai, Kear Bhai, Prakash Bhai. That type of respect. But you are supposed to be known to each and every worker by name. If we will call anybody by name, it will help us a lot. Secondly, weekly or monthly, you must give some small present to them as an appreciation of their work. Suppose you give 250 milligram kharising, it will do, but they must feel that it is with love. And total, if you calculate, this amount will not be so big that you cannot manage. And if your worker will be pleased, your staff will be pleased, your progress is 100%. And if they are not happy, then you will have to work very hard and you will get very less. Actually, they are the worker. We are only guide. If worker will not proper, then guidance will be useless. Always worker happy, industry will grow.
So actually, because you are actually associated with
મને ડાયાબિટીસ છે. I am taking મેથી. રાતના 15-20 દાણા પલાળી દઉં, સવારે એનું પાણી પી જાઉં અને મેથી પણ ખાઈ જાઉં. એટલે આ બધી એક્ટિવિટી પતે પછી પક્ષીઓને ચણ નાખવાનું હોય છે. એ દરરોજ એનો પણ એનો લગભગ મારો ટાઈમ 7:30 આસપાસનો છે. એ બધા પક્ષીઓ ઘણા બધા મારે અગાસીમાં આવે એના માટે હું જાર રાખું છું, એ નાખું. ટૂંકમાં આ બધી જ એક્ટિવિટી કરી લઉં તો મને વધુ 7:45 થાય છે. પછી નાવાનું, સંડાસ, બાથરૂમ આતે અને નાસ્તો ઇઝીલી અને સેવિંગ ઓલ્ટરનેટ ડે. આઈ એમ ઓલવેઝ ગેટિંગ ઇન ટાઈમ એવરીવેર.
सर, अकॉर्डिंग टू यू व्हाट इज लीडरशिप, सर? एक लीडर को कैसा होना?
સી.કે. રાવલ એ અમારા પ્રિન્સિપાલ હતા ને એને જ્યારે પણ કંઈ પણ નિર્ણયો કરવાના હોય ત્યારે મસ્ત જસ્ટ યાદ કરીએ અને નિર્ણય થઈ જાય એવા એ માણસ હતા. ખૂબ કડક હતા પણ ખૂબ જ વ્યવહારુ પણ હતા. અત્યારે તો પ્રોબ્લેમ નથી પણ એમ કહીએ કે એ સામે દેખાય અને તમારા હાથ ભેગા થઈ જાય એવા રિસ્પેક્ટેડ હતા.
सर, आपकी वाइफ धर्मपत्नी का आपकी जिंदगी में क्या रोल रहा सर? उनको आप धन्यवाद देना चाहेंगे कि उन्होंने आपको सपोर्ट किया?
डेफिनेटली आज तक हम साथ है, वही धन्यवाद है, क्योंकि हमको कोई इतना डिस्प्यूट नहीं हो रहा है। वो जो हमारी जो फिलोसॉफी है, हम आरएसएस में तो हमारा पर्सनल लाइफ में भी थोड़ा सब्जेक्ट में आ जाता है, हमारी बोली में, हमारे कार्यों में, और वो समझो कि कभी कभी कठिन होता है, फिर भी वो मैनेज कर लेती है, तो बेस्ट है।
और सर आप छुट्टियों में किस तरीके से आपकी छुट्टियां स्पेंड कर सर? आपने जैसे वो अपना भी शेयर किया सर एक्चुअली कि वो साबुन की जो फैक्ट्री है उसमें एक सीनियर वर्कर ने 3 फैंस लगाए, हाई स्पीड में उसको चालू किया और उसकी वजह से उनका बहुत बड़ा कॉस्ट सेविंग हो गया सर एक्चुअली, और उनका प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व हो गया। इसको मैं सर एक्चुअली इंडियन इनोवेशन बोलूँगा। बेसिकली इंडियंस ही इस तरीके का इनोवेशन करते हैं।
इंडियन इनोवेशन के बारे में बोले तो हम साइकिल पे रिक्शा जितने पैसेंजर लेके जाते हैं, स्कूटर पे लेके जा सकते हैं, इतना साइकिल पे लेके जाते हैं, स्कूटर पे ले जा सकते हैं, रिक्शा में ले जा सकते हैं, उतने पैसेंजर हम स्कूटर पे ले जाते हैं। ये इनोवेशन है, क्योंकि हमारी पब्लिक जो है वो मैक्सिमम इंस्ट्रूमेंट का यूज करना जानती है, और किसी भी मुसीबत में वो कहीं भी जा सकती है, कहीं भी कुछ भी कर सकती है। और इसीलिए हिंदुस्तान आज तक ये इतना बड़ा चेंज आ रहा है वर्ल्ड में, फिर भी इंडिया सबके साथ मिलजुल कर काम कर सकता है।
फिर भी सर ये थोड़ा सा तो जिसको बोलते हैं दुख की बात है कि इंडियन इनोवेशंस जो है उसको थोड़ी अच्छी दृष्टि से नहीं देखा जाता। एक दृष्टि का
200 साल से हमारी दृष्टि खराब हो चुकी है, हमारे नज़र में अंग्रेज।
सर फैक्ट्री में एनर्जी किस तरीके से सेव करेंगे, कर सकते हैं? फैक्ट्री लेवल पे एनर्जी किस तरीके से सेव कर सकते हैं सर हम?
वो हमने अभी सोलर लगाया है, बाकी तो वो सोलर के अलावा हम यूज में ख्याल करते हैं कि बिन जरूरी वो एसी यूज ना करे। समझो कि अभी अब हम एसी नहीं चलाते हैं, जरूर होने।
एंड सर आपका स्कूल टाइम पे आपका कोई फेवरेट स्कूल टीचर रहे होंगे सर?
मेरे जो ये उसके सर वजूभाई शाह करके थे, he was unmarried and still he is unmarried, he is just like sadhu, but he had not taken this sadhu dress जब तक उसकी माँ जिंदा थी, और तो कोई था नहीं, तो माँ के मरने तक उसने संसार में रहे, टीचर रहे, फिर रेजिग्नेशन देके अभी वो साधु हो गए हैं, सोनगढ़ में है, और आत्मा देह से अलग है, ये सब्जेक्ट पे उसको उसका नॉलेज आज वो समाज में टॉप पे है। और दूसरा टीचर था एन.टी. गांधी, नगीन दास त्रिभुवन दास गांधी, he was my class teacher in 9th. He was his voice was very nice that everybody can hear, and as and when he giving us, he was our Gujarati teacher. When he was his lesson, suppose it is a poem, कविता है, तो कवि के बारे में इतना बताते थे, कवि की क्या क्या उसने लिखा पढ़ा है वो सब बताते थे, और कविता भी जो पढ़ाते थे तो उसके जो बोलने का तरीका था वो ऐसा था कि बोलते समय ही हमको पता चल जाए। समझो कि अंग्रेजों ने ये जो अंगुलियां काट दी थी ढाके में मलमल के कारीगरों का, तो उसका श्री कृष्णलाल धिराणी ने एक काव्य लिखा था, સર્જક શ્રેષ્ઠ આંગળા, ગુજરાતી કવિતા છે। એમાં એણે એક વૃદ્ધનું વર્ણન કર્યું હતું, તો એ વર્ણનમાં એને કીધું કે રહ્યો ત્રિભંગથી છટા પ્રસારી, એટલો વૃદ્ધ હતો કે શરીર 3 જગ્યાએથી ઓળી ગયું હતું, છતાં પણ એના આંગળા નીચે એના પગ પાસે બતાવ્યા હતા, અંગ્રેજોએ કાપી લીધા, છતાં એ ખુમારીથી વાત કરતો હતો, એવું ચિત્ર હતું। અને એ ચિત્ર ઉપર ગાંધી સાહેબે એક આખો પીરિયડ અમને બનાવ્યો હતો। એટલે તમને જે કવિતાનું હાર્દ કવિના હૃદયમાં જે માતો હોય એ વાત તમારા હૃદય સુધી પહોંચાડે એ ભાઈ ટીચર હતા।
आपकी जो फैक्ट्री है उसमें सर जो भी मशीनरी लगती है वो आप सर मैन्युफैक्चरर्स से डायरेक्ट खरीदते हैं या आप ट्रेडर्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स वगैरह से भी लेते हैं सर?
मेजोरिटी डायरेक्ट मैन्युफैक्चरर्स है, क्योंकि हमको हमारी सिचुएशन के मुताबिक उसका डिजाइनिंग करना पड़ता है। समझो कि रूम लंबा है तो अलग सा होता है, चौड़ा है तो अलग सा होता है, इसीलिए हम उसको बुलाते हैं। और ये रूम में, क्योंकि ड्रग में क्या है कि बार बार हम कंस्ट्रक्शन चेंज नहीं कर सकते, हमको प्लान पास करवाना पड़ता है। तो हमारा जो अभी सिचुएशन है उसी में एकोमोडेट हो जाए ऐसी मशीनरी बना दे, ऐसा हम मैन्युफैक्चरर सोचते हैं और मोस्ट प्रोबेबली मिल जाता है।
सर किसी लोकल मैन्युफैक्चरर को आप थैंक यू बोलना चाहेंगे जिन्होंने आपको किसी क्रिटिकल टाइम पे आपकी सपोर्ट किया हो, आपको हेल्प किया हुआ?
सुरेंद्र नगर के 13 फार्मास्यूटिकल है, सबके लिए एक ही नाम है, वजूभाई राठौड़। वजूभाई राठौड़ कोई भी मशीन हो, बिल्कुल भी नई तरीके का कहीं से भी बना के आया हो, उसको 1-2 दिन में वो उसकी मैकेनिज्म अपने आप ढूंढ लेगा और वो काम कर देगा।
सर कुछ मेंटेनेंस टिप्स वगैरह आप देना चाहेंगे सर?
There must be one program that particular machine will be serviced on this particular day. One day, at least once in a week, when industrialists must check their machine, and if they require some maintenance that we are supposed to do to avoid long-term damage.
And
There must be training program every 3 months. That means whatever you find deficiency in their work, you must highlight and advise him how to work. That in that way, man can improve your quality of work. दूसरी बात यह है कि उसको जो मैंने पहले बोला वैसा आप रिस्पेक्ट करें, आपके पैरेलल उसको स्थान दें। तीसरा कि एक आदमी एक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट में एक्सपर्ट आपको लगता है तो उसको वो डिपार्टमेंट की जिम्मेदारी सौंप दो और उसको बोलो कि कल आपको कुछ हुआ और आप प्रेजेंट नहीं रह पाए, आपने छुट्टी रखी है, तो वो टाइम पे कोई तुम्हारी जगह काम कर सके एक ऐसा आदमी तुम तैयार करो, तुम्हारे लिए, फैक्ट्री के लिए नहीं, तुम्हारे लिए। तुम तुम्हारा एक ऐसा असिस्टेंट तैयार करो कि तुम्हारा वर्कलोड बढ़ न जाए, तो वो डेफिनेटली एक असिस्टेंट तैयार करेगा। और ये लिंक अगर चालू रही तो ऑटोमेटिक आपके पास ट्रेन स्टाफ 100% हो जाएगा। हाँ, आजकल क्या इंडस्ट्री में होता है कि सभी लोग सीक्रेट सोच गए, कोई किसी को कुछ बताता नहीं है। हमारा आयुर्वेद खत्म हुआ तो यही कारण हुआ कि वैद्यों ने किसी को बताया नहीं कि वो क्या ट्रीटमेंट करते हैं। तो आज आयुर्वेद में कई सारी जड़ी बूटियां है, हमारे पास होने पर भी हम आयुर्वेद को आगे नहीं बढ़ा सकते हैं। इसी तरह गवर्नमेंट, इसी तरह समझो कि एक इंसिडेंस था कि एक साबुन का फैक्ट्री था, तो बहुत रेप्यूटेड था, तो उसमें साबुन का बॉक्स खाली निकलने लगा। धीरे धीरे करके काम बढ़ता गया, पहले हाथ से करते थे, फिर मशीन से कर किया, तो फिर बाजार से कंप्लेन आने लगी। तो डिपार्टमेंट के हेड को ये कंप्लेन मिली, तो उसने बोला कि कैसा भी करके हमारा एक भी बॉक्स खाली नहीं जाना चाहिए, बॉक्स में बहुत साबुन न हो तो कैसे चलेगा। तो बहुत सारी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का और ये सब सोचा, लेकिन कुछ ऐसा हल नहीं निकला, और जो निकला वो 2-3 करोड़ की कोई मशीनरी बसाने की बात आई, वाइब्रेशन हो ऐसा वैसा करके, वो जो खाली बॉक्स हो वो गिर जाए और जो साबुन वाला बॉक्स है वही आगे जाए। फिर एक सीनियर आदमी वर्करों में से आया, उसने बोला कि मुझे 3 दिन दो, आप इतनी बड़ी मशीनरी खरीदने की जरूरत नहीं, साबुन की फैक्ट्री में इतने मशीन कैसे परवड़ेगा। तो उसने 3 बड़े फैन, जहां से साबुन के बॉक्स के साथ पसार होता था, वहां उसने 3 बड़े पंखे लगा दिए और जोश से घूमने लगे। फिर उधर से जब वो पट्टे से जब साबुन पसार हुए तो जो खाली था वो उड़ के बाहर गिर गया। तो हम हमारे वर्करों के बारे में ऐसा न सोचे कि उसको दिमाग नहीं है, उसको भी दिमाग है। और आप ओपन मन से अगर उससे बात करो तो वो हार्ट से काम करेगा, उससे पास से कोई ना कोई सुझाव निकलेगा, क्योंकि हर दिन वो वही काम करता है। तो उस आपके से पहले उनके दिमाग में वो बात है कि उसका क्या हल हो सकता है, ये उसकी प्रैक्टिस है, तो आपको डेफिनेटली बताएगा।
और सर माता पिता के बारे में आपने बताया था सर एक्चुअली कि आज की जनरेशन में थोड़ा ऐसा हो गया है कि माता पिता की देखभाल कम करने लगे हैं, माता पिता की सुनने भी कम लगे हैं। सर आपसे थोड़ा पूछना चाहूँगा सर एक्चुअली कि कुछ ऐसा शेयर करना चाहेंगे सर जैसे आपके माता पिता ने जो आपको सिखाया हो, जो अभी भी आपको काम आता हो सर।
सबसे पहली बात, सिंपल लिविंग। वी वर पुअर, तो हमारी माँ ने हमें कभी ये नहीं बताया कि हम पुअर है। वो हमें साफ सुथरा कपड़ा पहनती थी, कभी फट जाए तो शान देती थी, लेकिन कभी उसने नहीं बोला कि हम गरीब है। तो हम समाज में कभी भी हमने नहीं ऐसा सोचा कि हमें ये नहीं करना चाहिए, करना चाहिए। जो नहीं हो सकता था उसमें वो बोलते थे कि आज रहने दो, कल करना, फिर बाद में देखना। समझो कि पैसे की जरूरत वाली बात आए तो हमारे पास नहीं है, तो वो नहीं बोलती कि हमारे पास पैसा नहीं है, अभी रखो, बाद में सोचेंगे। तो क्या है कि निराशा जो वो डिप्रेशन कभी नहीं आया। हम ऑलवेज वी वेल होपफुल दैट कल समथिंग हो जाएगा। दैट वॉज माई मदर्स अप्रोच।
सर आपके पिताजी का सर?
He was trying to earn the maximum, but as and when he was success, then he gave us so good खाने की चीज लाते थे, नहीं तो नहीं लाते थे। Clear cut development of SMME is the best solution.
Sir, anything else that you would like to share with us and with our viewers, sir, actually?
As such, regarding unemployment, government must think at early date to keep free from labor laws to SMME, because there is very big scope to create skilled worker. Skilled worker, big industries will purchase. They will not give training to worker, and trained worker they will purchase. For trained to worker, SME is necessary. If SME will be free from labor laws, they will allow numbers of workers to join their unit. And naturally, skilled worker will be there. Government have spent so many rupees for skilled person, but it is not that success. And nowadays, so many centers they have to close. And SME is training so many skilled workers. If they give free hand, and if they want to give some subsidy for new worker, suppose we have appointed one new worker, then they are giving, but not that much, and their paperwork is very big. If without long paper work, if they will give, definitely it will develop. Now so many schemes are there that no poor patient have to spend money for treatment, for health. Now ESI is of long term, it is of no use. The government asks, if we are constructing new area, they want ESIS for those people also. They are coming 1 day or 2 days, and total government ESI officer will come, and total construction is of this much area, this much cost, this much will be, you will have to pay ESIS. That is not fair. Suppose one person is coming for 3, 4, 5 days, 1 month, and PF you are supposed to